Hey everyone, I'm Nate with the Yukon Project, and I've spent over a decade of my life working for lenders. Today, I'm going to take a look at Lexington Law. The first thing you need to know about Lexington Law as we review them today is that Lexington Law is a credit repair organization. That means you pay them to help you improve your credit. Now, you can do this in a couple of different ways. First, they can help you remove negative items from your credit report through a dispute process. The second thing that they can do is read your credit report with you and guide you through the steps that you need to take to improve your credit score. Now, this could be something really complicated, or it could be something as simple as, hey, you need to get a new credit card, whatever it might be to help you build your credit score. But if you're paying them for that information, that means they're a credit repair organization. The first thing that they have to offer to get you started is a free online credit report consultation. Now, this is going to come with a free credit score. This is going to come with a free credit report summary, and then they're going to give you a free credit repair recommendation. Now, be careful here with what they're saying. They're saying a free credit report summary. This is not your full credit report. This is just a summary of the core statistics that are in there. It's going to tell them how many negative items you have on there. It's going to tell them how many accounts you have. It's going to give you the real basic information, but it's not going to see the details that are there. But what it will tell you is, it will tell you and them is there room for improvement here? Do you have a credit score that's 820 and you really can't do any credit repair? Or do you have a 520 and there's a lot of negative things and a lot of work that can be done in your credit report? They can't charge you for anything until they do some work. They have to do the work, then they can bill you for it. And that means that they need to first take a look at your credit report and your information to see if they even can help you. We're going to take a look at the details and the services they provide. So they've got 4 levels of information here, and they range from $60 to $140. That's pretty expensive even on the low side. So let's take a look at what they're really doing. Now keep in mind, they're a credit repair organization, so they can really only do a few things for you. They can do credit disputes and credit challenges. They can look at your information. They can help you remove things if they're inaccurate, and then they can coach you through the process. All of these other items are just breakdown information of other things they do in financial processes. And every one of them can be found in other places and can be found simply, cheaply, or free. You will still have to tell them what information is inaccurate on their credit report. They cannot dispute negative information if you tell them it's accurate. You have to tell them what's inaccurate and why it's inaccurate so that they can register the dispute. You can do all of this yourself for free. And we've put the links in the description down below so you can see exactly where to go. Now, I can't tell you how to call your creditors, but you already have their phone numbers. Just call them, tell them there's an issue on your credit report, and see if you can work through it. The next thing we want to look at is the billing schedule. And this is important because the laws are very specific about how a credit repair organization can charge you and bill you. So here they are. On day 1, they're going to get credit report access, and they're going to charge you a one-time fee to pull your credit report and review it. Now remember, this day 1 credit report access is a full credit report versus your consultation, which had a credit report summary. Those are two different things. This credit report is going to give them all the details to review with you, to look with you, and figure out what they can work on. Day 5 to day 15 is their first work fee. This first work fee, again, it's not the same as your monthly fee because that's going to occur later. But what this is they're going to bill you somewhere in that first week or two, and this is their first step in the process of monitoring your credit, which that's an automated system. They're not doing anything there. Providing you with a credit score and credit reports, which is partially what you've done over here, and then beginning to perform the credit repair services. This other bit, this is most likely going to be drafting the letters that are going through the process and instructing you on the changes that you need to make in your credit report in order to improve your credit. And then you skip over here to a monthly service fee. It's day 35 to day 45. You're going to be billed 30 days after your first work fee, and it's going to continue as long as you retain your services. Now, important thing to keep in mind here is that credit repair services are billed arrears. That means they cannot bill you until the work can be completed. So if you cancel at some point in time, you are always going to owe money still. They've done some work, but they haven't charged you for it. And so when you cancel, you will always have an extra payment left to make. Here's what's most important to know about the monthly service fees. Credit bureaus have 30 to 45 days to respond to credit disputes, and they may take that full 30 days. And so you're going to be paying them to wait around on a response from the credit bureau. And this is one of the reasons why it's often a good idea to get started on your own before you go into a credit repair service. Now, I want to say this one more time though. You cannot remove information just because it's negative. If it's accurate, it gets to stay on your credit report. And there are no tricks that are actually going to work to get that information removed. You can pay a lot of money for them, and in the end, that negative, accurate information is almost always going to stay on your credit report. Here's the real story about all credit repair organizations. You can do most of this information for yourself for free, and I would never hire any credit repair organization, no matter how good they are, until you've at least first attempted to go through it. The links down below will show you how to go directly to the credit bureaus. You'll get to view your credit report with that bureau for free, and then take a look at every bit of information and then tell them specifically, automatically, what's incorrect on your credit report and begin the dispute process that way. You don't have to wait 30 days. You don't have to wait 45 days. It's automatically received at the bureau, and they will begin the process immediately. If you fail in the dispute process when you're going directly to the credit bureaus, the second step is to go directly to your lender. Now, if you don't have their information at hand, well, guess what? It's right there on your credit report as part of the credit report. You can actually look at their information, see, and be able to call them or mail them directly and talk to them about what's wrong with your information. If you have negative, inaccurate information on your credit report and you can't get it removed, then you're going to want to reach out to a credit repair organization. They will know the extra steps to take to help you guide through the system, because that's when it gets complicated. If you've gone through steps 1 and steps 2, disputing all the information by yourself with the credit bureaus for free, and then contacting your lenders, and you still aren't making progress, and now you feel like you need some help to get this inaccurate information removed, I think Lexington Law could be a good solution for you. If you need help and you can't get those inaccurate items removed, then go out and reach out to these guys and take a look. You'll have already knocked out a big piece of the information that you're needing, and you'll be very targeted, and you're going to get exactly what you're paying for: support and information to help you move through this process. If you got all the negative information off your credit report already and you're still looking for help, why don't you take a look at the Yukon Project? We've got lots of information about how to build your credit on your own without going through these processes. And a lot of people can really improve their credit score in just 6 months if you know what you're doing. And we share all that information for free over at the Yukon Project. If this video helped you, or if you like the information I'm sharing, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe on the information in the links below, and we'll see you next time on the Yukon Project.